Bonkers. If you hadn't heard, bonkers is a much-loved British slang term meaning crazy, nuts, zanier than two alpacas. Boxing. First attested as such from 1945, the word was thought to have been used previously in Britain's post-war navy to mean drunk, inebriated, completely Judi-denched. But unlike other British phrases such as Bob's your uncle, chuffed to bits, and Cliff Richard, bonkers did the impossible. It cracked America. I was first tipped off to this when an American friend used it, completely without irony, to describe a high-scoring game of basketball. She must have heard it, thought I, in a recent British film or picked it up from the latest book series. Yeah, that's it, I thought. I'll bet bonkers is some sort of Ron Weasley catchphrase. It wasn't. The word entered American English much earlier. Indeed, it can be found in American publication as early as 1965, when New York Times reporter Israel Schrenker used it in reference to Italian film actor Marcello Mastroianni. In Paranoia, his newest picture, Italy's Marcello Mastroianni goes slowly bonkers, sharing bath, bed, and Bedouin with 3 co-stars. I should mention that it's quite possible that Mr. Schrenker picked up bonkers from the very woman he married in 1951, Mary Sagman. Her country of residence? Scotland. Indeed, as you can see from this Google engram outside of Schrenker's isolated reference, the word was in little use in 1960s America. In the 1970s, though, things began to change. In that very decade, bonkers found its way into one of America's most beloved novels. Fans of US writer John Irving may recall that in his best-selling book, The World According to Garp, bonkers is the name given to a particularly batshit crazy dog who ends up biting off the title character's ear before blasting off into space in a fit of defiant laughter. I might have embellished that last part. Either way, Midge Percy, the dog's owner, explains to Jenny,
"I was just bonkers about him.
Her husband, Stu,
So I named the poor dog Bonkers to prove my feelings for Stu."
The jury is still out on whether Garp's inclusion of bonkers, as well as this handy definition contained within, was behind a subsequent surge in uses throughout the 1980s and 1990s. What is clear is that the word found its way into further American pop culture thereafter. Here it is in another novel, or in the title of a Disney cartoon, or even the name of an East Coast beer. I'll drink to that. In all, US instances of bonkers have increased markedly since the 1970s, proving once again that the English language itself is a pretty good example of the word. Thank you for watching this episode of Distant Words. Don't forget to hit my stupid little face to subscribe, and please share this video with the world. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and if you'd like to support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/lostinthepond.